Okay, let's start. Let's connect to our breathing. Inhaling while recognizing the center channel and directing through the center channel the energy all the way from heaven to the lower abdomen, pelvic floor. So it's important that we widen our awareness outside the body and visualize that the light coming from infinity and enters through the crown all the way down the center of the body to the pelvic floor when we inhale. And when we exhale, we're sending it back out. So we're establishing the communication between heaven and our being. And when you're inhaling the heaven power or the heaven beauty or the heaven light, make sure that in the body you're visualizing and you're feeling that it's kind of discharging all its power and giving it to your cells, to your tissues, to your heart, to your mind. And you feel that you're vitalizing yourself. And when we exhale, we're taking what we don't need out of the system with humbleness, with gratitude. I don't need that. We inhale with gratitude because we've been nourished by life, by creation. We exhale with gratitude because we're recycling what is not needed for us, again with love and gratitude. And let's reverse because we're living on planet Earth. So let's visualize now that instead of bringing the life force from heaven into our body, let's bring it from the earth. Yeah, from the center of the earth. So when we inhale, let's visualize that we're pulling the life force from the center of the earth into our heart. And we're feeling that the earth loves us. And when we're exhaling, let's communicating the love of the earth up through the center channel with the heaven. And now let's visualize that we synchronizing heaven and earth in the heart. So when we're inhaling, let's visualize that the life force is coming from heaven and earth and meeting in the heart. And then it's become love energy. And when we're exhaling, first we're sending all this beautiful loving energy to nourish our body. To nourish our soul, to nourish our mind. And see if you can feel that you are loved by life. Yeah, it's not just energy that is here. We just need to acknowledge it. Feel the softness of love. And let that softness, that wrapping, that warmth spread all over the body. And let the love that comes from heaven and earth and meeting in the heart go to places that maybe you feel discomfort emotionally, physically. Anyway, so we're inhaling it to the heart and then we're exhaling to any place, any part that maybe feels a bit tight, heavy. Let's continue exactly the same, but widen our awareness to the whole creation. So we're inhaling the same into the heart, but when we exhale, we're transforming into the sun of creation, a sun of light and a sun of love. Always we have to remember that we are who we think we are, who we visualize we are. And as wider, as infinite as we visualize ourselves to be, life is easier. When we shrink in because we're anxious and worry, life becomes hard. So let's use this opportunity to acknowledge infinity and to be who we are already. Inhaling from heaven and earth to the heart, exhaling and radiating infinite light, infinite love to the whole creation. Every time we exhale, the whole creation becomes more vibrant, luminous, radiant, so much power. Let's drop the control breathing and just connect to our aura, the energy field around the body, and let's check the aura to make sure that all the different layers of the aura are harmonized, vibrant. So let's start close to the skin. Yeah, and just acknowledge or say, I'm connecting to the first layer of my energy field, close to the body, the closest one. And don't worry, you don't need to see it, especially maybe you do. You don't need to do anything. You just say, and it will come to you. Just keep quiet and trust. Okay? Once you're in the first layer, just be there. If the energy is super harmonized, it's great. Just enjoy. If it's not, just be with it quietly and invite it to harmonize. And we know when it's harmonizing that suddenly there's a sense of deeper peace. Let's continue tiny to the second layer. So we just say I'm connecting to the second layer of my aura. And you don't need to do anything besides saying it, and it will come to you. If not immediately, maybe take a few seconds, a minute, it'll come to you. So just Just trust and say and wait. And you know that you are there because suddenly something is different. Maybe you see different colors. Maybe the breathing become better or more short. Maybe there are more emotions. Something. Okay, so pay attention. And be with that something. Again, until you feel, I feel better. Okay, let's move further out to another layer. I'm connecting to the third layer of my aura. And again, it will come to you, don't worry about anything. As we're connecting to the layers, or connecting to everything, again, we have to remember that we can connect as a human being, galactic being, infinite being. Yeah, so that's really affecting the power of transformation. So I want to invite you to connect as infinite being, of course, because then the transformation you're offering to the system is immense and intense, yet quiet and soft. Okay, so we're connecting to the third layer of our aura, but not from a little person living inside and the aura is only outside, but an infinite being that has a physical form and has an energy form and has an infinite form. And now let's invite all these different layers to start to harmonize to each other, with each other. Yes, so with our awareness, we're now holding the whole spectrum from the very center of our body, from the center channel, to infinity. Yeah, awareness can do anything. And we're just aware of this infinite spectrum, and we're inviting everything to harmonize. Nothing needs to be thought about. The mind here is only quiet, holding with awareness the space. Then everything takes space and take place and fall into place. Perfect. Just trust. Be humble, very, very humble. Because you are witnessing, the most sacred transformation and the creation process. So very humble. Don't let your mind play games. Just surrender to the power. This mystery that we all part of, we surrender. And make sure that not only your aura adjusted to infinity, invite your whole being to adjust. Maybe still your mind is heavy or worried or thinking fast. Invite it to adjust with creation. Maybe a physical discomfort, energy discomfort. Whatever there is, just invite synchronization with humbleness and with gratitude. Thank you. When you really feel the infinite expansion of creation that you are part of, you cannot not get humbled and feel such a deep gratitude. Because it's billion and billion and billion times bigger than the arrogant mind. Billions and billions. But for that we have to surrender the mind completely. Meaning that the arrogant mind that like to think and to worry has to melt within the infinite being. And then the heart opens with so much gratitude. Thank you. And to support more, because each one of us is expression of the most vibrant, infinite being, infinite energy, but not each one of us always managing to hold this space because life is difficult. Yeah. So let's support each other. Let's hold hands, visualize that we're creating a circle, and we're wishing the best for each other. Because each one of us that radiate to the max is supporting the others. And like this we're affecting positively each other. We just visualize that we're creating this circle and we're sharing love and light with each other. And we're supporting to raise vibration. And if you find it a bit tough this morning, just open your heart to receive the love. It's here, available. Let's visualize that we're creating this beautiful matrix of light with other life forms, human beings, animals, trees, rocks, mountains, seas and oceans, sharks, whales, plankton, all life, one matrix, one breath, one love, one mind. And we're all breathing together and sharing together the magic, the glory of creation. Thank you for joining this morning. We're meeting every morning, 7:30, just by our mind, connecting to each other. Every Wednesday, like this morning, live. Every Sunday at 8 p.m. live. Just make the effort, and life will give you so much grace, so much grace. And it's not for us to judge this grace, to say, oh, I don't like this, but I do like that. Everything is grace. Even the disgraceful is grace. Everything. Okay? And then Shelly asked for to have a channel. Of course I have a channel. Yeah, like in the infinitebeingacademy.com. You just sign in, you make a membership. It's very cheap. It's only €3 a month. Yeah, and then you download the application, and then you can have it in the tip of your fingers. All the meditation are uploaded there. Okay? So have a beautiful, beautiful day, and lots of love to everybody.